Hi everyone, Caroline Andrew here. I am the MD, which stands for Mad Duchess or for networking. And here today, I'm going to be introducing you to one of our 4N on tour speakers. But before I do that, I'm going to do this. Hi again. So are you ready for me to introduce this person? This person, I saw him speak just over a year ago, and I honestly was completely and utterly blown away by his presence, by what he had to say. Are you ready to meet him? He's a bit of a diamond. In fact, he's a bit of a geezer. Here we go. This is Mr. Jeff Smith. Hey, Jeff, how are you doing?
Hi, Caroline. How you doing? You all right?
I'm absolutely fabulous. Good to have you on here. And
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. And we've got a few people here wanting to say hello. My brother from another mother is the one and only Al Price saying howdy geezer. Guys, if you've got anything that you actually want to ask Jeff, anything you want to say, anything you want to ask me, then please do put your comments in the chat. Let me quickly say hello to my sister from another mister. There's a theme here. Brother from another mother, sister from another mister. So Jeff, thank you so much for agreeing to actually close 4N on tour on the 26th of October. And you're
really
going to be
looking forward to it. Can't wait.
We're looking forward to having you. You are, like I just said, one of the best speakers that I've ever heard. And I don't give that kind of praise out easily. So what I want to ask you is, can you tell the people watching and the people who will be watching on the replay a little bit? There you go. Something always happens. Can you tell the people watching a little bit about what you do now and where and how you actually got to where you are now?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, currently I'm the group CEO for the GS Fast Growth Group of companies. So my main focus within that is being the head of a business consultancy and a business strategists that specialise in taking people's business problems and turning them into business profits. So I've got a great team of people that I've been able to pull together. I've got some really experienced consultants from a massive range of industries, and so we come into people's businesses, take a holistic view of it, and then help them achieve their goals and deliver what they want to do.
That's wonderful. And I actually am delighted that I actually work with Laura, who's one of your consultants, and she's a bit cool. She's a little bit cool.
Yeah,
And she knows her shit. So I enjoy my monthly sessions with Laura. So guys, if you actually want to take your business from here to here, please do have a conversation with Jeff or one of his team. So what are you going to be talking about? Because that's what everybody wants to know.
Well, I could say it's all going to be a secret, but that wouldn't be much of a billing, would it? So I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the things that have happened in the past, obviously a little bit of my story. But what I'm going to be talking about within that is how you can take some of those lessons and actually crush obstacles in your business and in your life from those lessons. So basically giving you tools to become more resilient, helping you focus, helping you channel, and helping you deliver your goals. So hopefully there'll be some takeaways in there. I'll give some examples of some things that have happened to me. I always say some of the things that happen to me tend to be a little bit more extreme than happen to a lot of people, but in there there'll be takeaways and things that are relevant to people's lives, and you'll be able to see some of yourself, I hope, in the stories that I'll tell, and there'll be some takeaways in there that hopefully will help take you in your personal and your business lives to the next level.
Well, you have had some experiences because I've actually heard you speak before, and some of those experiences, guys, he's not sharing a great deal here, but what this man hasn't done, isn't worth knowing. So Facebook user is saying that sounds fabulous, Jeff. I don't know who you are, so can you go into StreamYard and allow Facebook to actually have access to it? And look who here, a friend of both of us here, it's Tony Edwards saying, nice one, G,
Big
legend.
T.
Yeah, hopefully you're going to be able to join us at the expo, Tony. It would be lovely to see you. It's been far too long. So, as well as you obviously sharing your little gems, did you see what I did there? Your little gems, like diamond
My diamond tips.
Your diamond tips. What will people actually take away from what you're going to talk about?
I think it's a very good question, because a lot of people will take away different things. I think the overwhelming thing that I try to get across in my stories is that there's always hope. It's like, no matter what situation you find yourself in, no matter how dark you think it is, we've all been in that situation where you're sitting there just going, what the hell do I do now? And I think it's just, the takeaway is that the answers always come, and it's easy, and it sounds a bit cliche to sit there and go, it's never as bad as you think it is, but it's genuinely not. It's really not. And I've got that on very, very good authority from some of the things that I've done that people will hear more about at the expo. But it's never that dark, and you can always do something, and there's always a way around. And even when you think it's hopeless, it's not. Something will always turn up. Someone will always turn up. Something will change, and it will change, and it will work out. And I think hopefully it's just giving people that message that don't give up on stuff. You can always create an opportunity. Even if you think it's all over, there's still you. At the bottom line, you're left with nothing but you. You can make a difference.
Do you know what? I absolutely love that attitude, because I share the same attitude. It's really never over until the fat lady sings, and even when she starts singing, it's still not over.
It's still not over.
I've been at the bottom of the bottom and climbed back up again, not just once, not just twice, but multiple times. And I think that there are certain kinds of people that actually can do that. And I know yourself, you're actually one of those people. So guys, if you want to actually hear the man who's been there, seen it, done it, wore the t-shirt more than once, then please do book on to the expo, and someone will put the link in the chat, won't you, Sarah? Sarah's saying make sure you register to attend. And Sarah, who is the brains and the organizer of the whole event, thank you, Sarah. Sarah and Amelia are doing all the legwork. I come up with these ideas, Jeff. I come up with these ideas. I want to go on tour. I want to do an expo. And then I say to my team, let's make it happen. And people like Sarah and people like Amelia, who are doing all the legwork in the background, making me look really, really good. So when we've got Kay Downer here, she can't wait for this. And I know Kay thinks exactly the same as I do about your speaking. So where else can people find you? Because I know you've actually got a few speaking gigs booked in this year.
Yeah, there's a few bits coming up. I mean, immediate ones is just before your one, I'll be at the Hampshire Business Show. So I'm delivering the keynote at the Hampshire Business Show, which is at the Aegeus Bowl on the 19th of October. I think we've also got is the business show is November, is it, at the
it's
Excel?
November, yeah.
So I'll be at that one with I think yourself and Mr. Burton. So I'll be doing some speaking there, the dream team back on stage, hopefully. So yeah, there's a few bits and pieces. If you want to check out stuff that I'm doing on a daily basis, you can find me on my my Instagram now. I've got with the modern era, so you can find me at Jeff J Smith Official on Instagram, and also you can find me on LinkedIn, where I sometimes post little nuggets of wisdom or interesting little videos. So check those out and have a look, and like, comment, share, enjoy.
I have to say, guys, if you haven't actually checked out Jeff on Instagram or on LinkedIn, his videos are amazing. They are so cool, and it'll actually share a little bit about his personality as well. So Jeff, one final question.
Yep.
Why should people book on to the expo? Not just to see you, but why should they book on to the expo?
One of the things that I bang on about all the time is the importance of networking to entrepreneurs, because it is one of the best tools that you're going to have in the toolbox, just to get in, speak to like-minded people who understand what you do. It's very lonely place being an entrepreneur. So, you know, there's not many people who actually understand it. Your friends, your family don't get it. It's very limited the amount of people you can actually talk about your experiences. So networking is just an amazing thing. So I would just get down to the expo, meet as many people as you can, shake as many hands as you can, give out as many business cards as you can,
Hugs.
and obviously come and hugs, obviously hugs.
Hugs.
Yes,
I'm
hugs.
a hugger.
Hug, handshake, whatever you fancy. Listen to some amazing speakers, but get down there and make the most of the day. Build your network.
Yeah, thanks. And speaking of networking, Sarah, who's the Queen of Speed, she will be running 2 sparkly speed sessions on that day. And she said I might even be able to blow the sparkly red diamante whistle if I ask nicely. And just one final thing. Yes, Al, the entire branding for this, for Ren on Tour, is brilliant, thanks to Mr. Al Price. So, Jeff, I'd like to say thank you again. Thanks for joining me today. Thank you so much for agreeing to be the closing keynote of the day. I can't wait to hear you speak again. And I'm going to say it's a goodbye from me, and it's a goodbye from him. Wave bye-bye, Jeff.
Cheers, guys.